Okie dokie. I believe I am streaming now. Hello. Yeah, I fell asleep, and I only woke up like a few minutes ago. So, hello. I'm very tired. I think I am streaming. Let me just make sure. Says I'm alive, says I'm going. Okay. Yes, you are? Fantastic. Okay. Oh, again, my apologies. I am extremely tired. It has been a very long... I don't think he is. Haha, very funny. He might be sleeping still. You know, sometimes, and this is just a dream, sometimes it feels like that is, even though I don't believe in solipsism at all, sometimes it feels that way. Okay, I need to make sure that I turn on the censored mode, and I'm not sure how to do that, so I'm going to look that up. Oh, is it a mod? Ooh. It's a mod, you say? I already fear the hunger? Yeah. Oh, I thought there was, Mooney. Hello. Grapes? I wouldn't want to see, you know, any grape. Hey, Mooney. Thanks for joining. I did not know that it had to be a mod, which is going to be difficult. Okay. Well, I don't want to manually. Go away. Reload. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't. Again, my apologies for you know, falling asleep halfway through the day and not being ready for this. Activate my account. Okay. Slow download. Reload that. Don't want to close OBS. Whatever you saw us on stream, don't worry, it happens. So, for as amusing as I know this game. I know how prolific it is. So I'd rather not. I'd rather not run that risk because I don't trust YouTube to not fucking bonk me with something. It's pretty dark, all right. Yeah, it is. Play. I will in just a second. I'm trying to get the mod downloaded because I did not realize what is some sex scenes is sex colon. Hey, turtle. I know. Mild? Yeah. I'll turn on something. I'll move it around slightly so you can actually, have something interesting to look at. But, okay. There's 100%. There's going to be 100 free pulls. The next UMA banner. No spices. No, I don't want any spices at the moment. Okay. How to install? Place the inside the game folder. There should be a WR2. When you jump right at yes. Okay. So that should be easy. Let me go to properties, installed files, location. Oh, I see. Downloads. Put that in there. Extracts. I'm probably gonna have to do this. Give me 1 second. I'll turn on some slightly more interesting music. Okay, extract. Replace all. Close. Okay, I think that's it. That should be it, I think. I think it might be on the main focus, though. Rag Van Valander is such a goat. I played it for a few hours, but I decided to leave it for another time, beginning of the year. It's got an all adding. It's a pretty cool game. Darn. Make sure I'm also getting live chat. Thank y'all for reminding me. Okay. Immersive censorship mod. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Okay, we can start. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Sorry about the delay. My apologies. But that is a very important thing I need to do. Mercenary, thief, assassin, whatever brings the silver on the table. Mercenary is known for his dirty tactics in battle and crafty ways of getting advantage. I almost picked my mouse because no saving mode, but still a cool game. Anti-bonk mode activated? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Knight with a pure, righteous way of the warrior. Having been trained for combat since a child, Knight excels in close combats with different weaponry. Dark Priest, bearing no burden on such things as morality and ethics, gives Dark Priest the edge in blood magic. However, devoting him to oneself to magic has left his physical body weak. Hardening in Outlander, hardening in the freezing winds of the north. Outlander is an epitome of survival. He knows all the tricks to stay alive, even in the most impossible of situations. Okay. Let's go. Which one do y'all think we should go with? I would say the one of the first two for the first one, choices alone, Mercenary. I can do that. And what's a good name? I know. You can type it out. Use Bill. Beware, contains 16 of extreme violence, gore, sexual violence, drug usage. If you're sensitive, whatever. Okay. Poor Bill. Yeah, I know. Choices. Easy mode for beginners. Darkness is more merciful. Starvation is less of a threat. Yeah. Intro? Sure. Okay. I would say Terror and Starvation, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with this Fear and Hunger right now because I know how difficult to get this game is. You are born with the soul of the endless that makes you yearn for freedom and forces you to push your creativity to its limits. Too hard? Yeah, I think I was gonna. I want to go with just Fear and Hunger right now. There's also Dating Simulator of Fear and Hunger. I did not know that. You put your creativity to the test in the most harshest of environments. You were born and soon abandoned in the capital of Eastern sanctuaries. That word, Jataya. You have to choose at a very young age either to become a pickpocket, burglar, or struggle to lead an honest life. Burger. I have fried chicken here, so I munch on it on the side. You spend your life learning thievery. Certainly, your life spent learning thievery certainly didn't go to waste. You learned to live with constant fear and danger over the years. The crude streets of Jataya teaching you valuable lessons. You learned lockpicking. As you grew older, you took part in various mercenary armies and learned the dirtiest tricks to stay alive. You were taken in by a notorious veteran highwayman, and you joined his little band of criminals and ex-soldiers. Always remember, always run. Noted. During one of your many raids, your brigade got ambushed. The odds were serious against you. You could have just abandoned your comrades and kept your life, or you could have fought to your last breath. Abandoned my comrades, I think. I wouldn't be here if I fought to my last breath. What do y'all think? Which one? Always run. Fights. Nicholas O'Neill. Hello. Slaughter. The fight's the last death. Fight. Okay. Not many survived the ambush, but that just meant that the mission rewards got less takers. You were one of the lucky ones. Juan Arterio fights. Hello. Couple new faces here. You get 30 sale coins. You traveled across the lands in your raids and eventually settled down in the kingdom of Rondon, where silver was loose as long as you were up to getting your knife dirty. One day, you got an ominous task from the officials of the kingdom. You were to be paid well in silver if you get a captain of the fabled mercenary army out of the dungeons of Rondon itself. From the dungeons of fear and hunger, the morbid place has been used as a wartime prison by the kingdom, and for some reason they need an outside sword like yourself to infiltrate their very own stronghold. Something is clearly not right about this mission, and you have felt nausea ever since the moment you agreed on the job. But you are short on silver, and the reward is all that matters at the end. You spent your last night in the kingdom. Rush straight in, trust me. Lore is great. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like the lore of this game is fantastic. It's very heavy for me. Rush in. Okay. You earn dash. Okay. Sure. Let's write that one. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, now you're fast. Okay, cool. Instead of slow. Ale. Okay, cool. Doggos. I don't want to meet those doggos. Oh, the barrel is left. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. And you can read stuff on the menu. Okay. Find a bag of wheat flour. Okay. And useful. Strong smell of gore fills the darkness. Rotten meat. Pick up dried mushrooms. Bill Phasmophobia. Apparently, my name is Phasmophobia. So then the fix of darkness when used. Basement. Room is filled with meat The room is filled with meat and flies of some sort. Green herb. Blue herb. I love this skeleton setup. Thank you. Rotten barrel. It was a model made by a friend of mine. Rotten barrel. Oh, that's a... Oh. Quite quickly. Good to know. Blue herb. Anything useful? Found ale. There's a body on the ground. Seems like a sacrificial gift to the older gods. Picked dried mushrooms. Apparently you can die as an older god. That's a big thing. You might want to check everything. Yes. You don't want to use these when you can't see anything, especially on the front one. Yeah. 2 dried mushrooms. For anything useful, 2 dried mushrooms. Whoa. Interesting. Nothing left here. Interesting. So let me... Okay, I guess I'm already using it, so I can't stop using it. Pick up dried mushrooms. Is this a spooky game? Yes, it is. Rotten barrel. Rotten barrel. Ooh, hello. Oh. Flip side, basement. Something surrounds you. I didn't read that. Interesting. An old time. Oh. Goodness gracious. You have a crafting item status. You have crafting status and skill menus. Oh, okay. You search about useful rotten meats. Dried meat. Back off. Can't do this one, so we're just gonna head out. Reach for anything useful. Dirt. I don't know why dirt is useful. Eyeglasses. Oh, okay, cool. Trying to reroll. Okay. Barrel for anything. Turnip. Carrots. White vial. 5 silver coins. Cool. Tobacco. Nice. Bottle of whiskey. Tinder boxes. Silver coins. Oh. That's skills. Okay. This is craft items. Ah, a stick, cloth fragment, and a tinderbox. Okay. 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 Why are you running from the tentacle balloons? He totally didn't want to kill you. He just wants to be your friends. Be a friend. Uh-huh. Yes, I know. Wants to be your friends. I'm very aware. Just like how the jailer wants to be your friends. Very, very, very much wants to be your friend. Hey, look, it's me. Basement. The darkness descends. Your darkness descent is just beginning of its whatever. There is a tombstone here. Here lies Jonah. This one desperately sought death. I well hope she's glad now that she's found it. 26 years old. There's a tombstone here. Here lies Sarsona. Her brute strength beat every man in an arm wrestling match. That is 26 years. Again. I missed the stats. What's going on? Lots of hunger, lots of fear. There's tombstone here. Here is Yoho of the Northern Woods. Although he only briefly served in the dungeon, he is severely missed. 62 to 59, or 5 for 90. So that's 28 years. Nameless grave stands here. The dirt seems somewhat fresh, suggesting it's not that old. There's a tombstone here. Moody? You're giving me a certain like feeling from doing that. Here lies Leroy of the Corso, the mage who no one asked for, but the mage we deserved and got. 27 years. Sir Andres, 57 to 90. 57? That's the oldest one so far. No. Yes? Yeah, that's the oldest one we've got so far. Other ones were 60. So, Bill is starting to feel hungry. So that's what, 33 years old? Someone has engraved something on the tombstone. Hope I get to taste your creations once we meet again, dear friends. Tombstone here. Here lies, it's your Jacob, the great storyteller who made everything just that much more lively. Almost exactly 30 years, 29 years. For some reason, the cross is missing any text, but for some reason, the hole has already been dug here. The pit is almost waiting for someone. I'm not going to step in there. Coffin is sealed shut, sealed tight. The stone slab over the coffin is too heavy to move. Too heavy to move. Too heavy to move. Sealed tight. Coffin is wide open. There's sketch marks on the cover. The coffin suggests someone or something was sealed once inside. Ooh, what are these things? I guess just giant mushroom. Smo is coming. Hold on. Inventory. Item. Dried meats. Rotten meat. Disgusting piece of meat. Its use is questionable. Food poisoning is very likely. Bottle of whiskey. Helps you keep sane in the ever-present darkness. Just realized I should probably save. How do I save? Page up, page down, torch. Oh, shift is skill. Okay, X. Phase, enter skills. Okay. Okay. Huh. Little herb. Turnip. A root vegetable commonly grown in all around Europa. The taste is rather bland. I would hope so. Lucky coin. Boost your chances. Oh, okay. Green herb with a bitter smell, commonly used to cure infections by rubbing with the herb. Dried mushroom. I have a dried mushroom. Bill feels a little less hungry. Oh, I see, it's snow. Ornstein. I'm not starting to feel hungry again. I just ate. Tomatoes. Silver coins. Dried mushroom. Meat. Pipe. Nothing left there. Dried meats. Cheese. Nothing there, apparently. So apparently he can't go past... Let's see how far can he go. Okay, so it's line of sight. Okay, well, I'll just bum rush it over here then. Useful tomatoes, eggs, silver coins. I'll hold off on that. Cheese. The statue of a maiden and a crow watching over anyone who rests here. Ah, I see. Good thing for the stream is that because you're on fear and hunger mode and it's not any higher, we can actually use torches. We can actually see without torches. That's pretty handy. Yeah, that's also true. Worm juice. Bottle of ale. Nice. Dried mushroom. It's a head. Bizarre creature left here. The blood is still wet. Cool. Blue herb. Dried mushroom. Red herb. Ooh. It's red. Rotten meat. Raw meat. White vial. Throwing dart. Ooh, okay. The mushroom are pretty useful, but I don't remember for what. But that they are pretty useful. Okay. Tinder boxes. Oh, cool. Found ale. Glass vial. Heavy Knight. Hold it. Just hold it right there. You are sane, I gather. Even if I may see winded and wounded, I can still pack a deadly blow or two. Don't get any ideas. Who are you? I am Sir Seymour. A knight from the Grand Kingdom of Rondon. I served my country to the last breath. Just know that. Cool. Tables all the way around. Search it. Let's do heads. Fortunately, everything's here is a bit too bad shape to use. Damn. Tails never fails. The armory is a malicious. The armory has miscellaneous armor pieces lying around in various conditions. Okay, let's try tails. You found Eagle Crest Shield. Search tails. I see what you say by tails never fails. I've never gotten a single weapon from this place. Well, I got 2 pieces of armor, so that's kind of cool. So, yeah. A shield typically used by the Knights of the Midnight Sun. The shield has an insignia of an eagle and a sword. By the way, did you see the number on the Scorn Flipping Coin? Oh yeah, you can press shift and it allows you to, double your chances. Plate mail offers great defense, but rather clunky to use. Wow, that's a serious drop in. Ugh. You have to maintain shift if I'm not wrong. Good to know. Eyeglasses. Scimitar. Cool. So they are very rare. Yes, I heard. It acts like is weak from hunger. I don't know if I have anything to do with that. Dried mushroom. I have 50% hunger. What are you talking about? What is it? What are you doing out here? I delved down here together with my comrades. We have a mission to fulfill. The fate would, however, have it so that each of us got lost. I fear the worst. Now my priority is to regroup with the Crown Prince, Prince Ludwig Buckman, and with the rest of my party as well, if possible. What happened down here is a mystery. I have no idea how things are in this shape. The dungeons are beyond unholy at this point. Do you know any tips on survival? Any tips? You seem the type who can handle yourself just fine. Just stay on the defensive side, and you might you might just make it. Whenever you get a bad feeling, guard. That's better to be safe than sorry. Another good pointer would be to behead anything that comes close to you. As tempting as it might sound, it might be tricky feat. As tempting as that might sound, it might be a tricky feat to pull in the heat of battle. Try to shake off the balanced enemy first, maybe attack their legs, and only then go for finishing blow when you know the enemy won't be running around wildly anymore. Patience is definitely a virtue in combat. Are you hurt? You noticed it? Yes, I got hurt by the bastard over there. Caught me off guard. The thing splurts out acid. Watch out if you ever run close to him. What happened on here? You know this place? This place is used as prisons by the Kingdom of Rondon. Everyone knows these dungeons around here, around these parts. Everyone knows these dungeons around these parts. They are pretty notorious, in fact. All kinds of rumors are exchanged in the darkness of night. The rumors... Oh, I just realized this is British. It's using the British rumor. No, it's not. Is it? No, never mind, it's not. I'm dumb. That's... Rumor is not the... Never mind. Speak of unimaginable horrors. Who knew they were not just pesky rumors? Okay. Mushroom. You search a crate for anything useful. Reset for coins. Useful cloth fragment. Okay, so that's one closer to a torch. Force door open. You have to attack the door. Imposing in front of you. The door is too strong for you. You don't seem strong enough to force it. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's a very interesting way of forcing doors open. Opium powder. Wait. Glass vial. Wait, hold on. Did that say opium powder? This might be important information for the future. Yes, this is true. A vial of mild poison that is said to kill parasites and worms inside the host body. Oh, okay. Opium powder. Wow. Even the door is stronger than us. I know. Shaking my head. If you had a pipe, you could smoke this. It has calming and fear-reducing effects. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. So I take it this is my save points right here. That's for mentality. Yeah, because obviously, yeah, I mean, obviously, smoking opium is definitely good for your mentality. Definitely. Definitely. He's still over there. It's so funny that he got stuck over there. Definitely. Yeah. Nothing left here. Okay. I take it this is like the save points. Just sleeping here. Oh. So, I am tempted to... Bill is ill from hunger. My boy, you're at 69. Fine. Jeez. I know. Oh, that lowered his hunger. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Egg. $32. Okay, so you want to lower the hunger. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, have some more dried mushrooms. There we go. Let's see, this one? No, it's skills. This one? No, it's crafting. How do I see the effects I'm suffering from? Alright, well, whatever. Lord of Finger Hunger is really cool. Yes, darkness feels even heavier than in this. Oh. Huh. Well, I'm tired today. Only reason I didn't sleep in the middle of the day is pure stubbornness. I feel that. Okay, let's go back. Oh, no, they're still there. Oh. Oh. Find Trigger with a smile upon his face. Huh. Let's exploration? Yes. Oh, they can't see. Oh, I see. Cave Gnome A. Cave Gnome B. I'm too spooked. Too spooky for you. 300 damage. Holy shit. He bit me. There's another one. He bit my leg. How dare he? Quite inverted smell there. This symbol means you're infected. Good to know. Okay. White vial. Works as an antidote to poisoning. Yeah. I'm not poisoned, that's right. Am I poisoned, buddy? Yeah. Infections, there we go. Cool. Ooh, that's a sound effect. Oh, it's the guard. I know this guy. Ow! He has a dig out? No, he has a pair of pants on. Not with his mod, though? Yes, exactly. Yeah, you fucking shot me. I'm bleeding, apparently. Stop bleeding. I would... well, not, I think we call it Stinger. Yeah, exactly. I have a pipe. Oh, I can smoke crack. Sorry, opium. There we go. Did not mean to do that. Oh, well. Whoops. Quill. Raw meats. Goddamn Stinger. Yes, exactly. Blood pits. Wow, smell of gore and flesh fills the damp air. Search. Bad feeling about this. Never mind then. Search. Oh! Beheaded wizard, who disturbs my sleep? Can't you see I have not retained my whole body yet, you insolent fool? Yeah, you're dead. I heavily dislike this area. I need more fresh blood for the ritual. Kick, 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 kick. Big man friendly. Oh, I'm fucked. There's no shame running away. Pause. Yep. You escape. You were able to escape in terror. Fear is getting a hold of you. Okay, cool. So it is always an option. Thanks. Well, yeah, you're definitely dead. Wait, you can do that? Oof. I escaped. I never used mercenary. I escaped. So I am good. Miscellaneous torture items can't comprehend the function of most of them. You take a skinning knife with you. Okay, cool. Badge of wheat flour. Table used for torture. Blood is still wet here. Oh, I wish I knew that the first time I got myself into a particular pickle. Yeah. I happen to know... Oh, hey, look. It's the prince. Oh, sweet. Something or someone is walking towards the door. Hide. I could have sworn. Super minds, super minds. That's a something right there. I don't want to walk right in front of that. Yeah, that's a... I see. Arrow trap. No, I don't want... Well... Arrow trap in the wall. I don't want to put my arm inside of it. Buckman. Ah! No, wait. You're the sane one, right? Yeah, of course. I'd be dead otherwise now. Don't stay in the doorway. I'll give you... you'll give us... you'll give us out... You'll give us something... You'll give us out if some... Oh, I say. What are you doing here? Hiding, of course. Who would have guessed that the piss-stained cell... this... would be one of the safer spots in this dungeon. You're just gonna hide here? In case you haven't noticed already, these dungeons are filled with unimaginable horrors in the depths of darkness. One more terrifying than the last, but the more sadistic one would have to be the torturer of these dungeons. I've been lost in these dungeons for what feels like a lifetime. My sense of time has become blurry. It might be years, months, or I fear even just weeks. I cannot handle this any longer. I feel like my mind's giving already. I just can't. I don't know what business you've got here, but if I were you, I'd run as fast as possible. If escaping this place is even possible anymore, that is. Lines behind every corner or something else. Get a hold of yourself. It's not that simple. I'm taking this spell awful. If I remember, torture backstory is pretty sad. Good to know. Eat some more dried mushrooms. 28, perfect. Mind is at 50. Time for some beer. Well, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like everything. Human hold fear and hunger, yeah. Rotten barrel. Moldy bread. Oh, torch died. Ooh. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. My thoughts exactly. Tails. Barely managed to jump to safety. Tails never fucking fails. Yes, exactly. Scuba and glass vial. Blood vial. Cool. Cannot comprehend the function of most of them. Skinny knife. Damn, this guy gives up like super easily. For the next poor soul, the PC is inside. It fails when I go for it. I have terrible luck for such things. Yeah. Bone saw. Useful salami. Search great for nothing worthwhile. Boo. The Will Press. In my honest opinion, this game and its sequel are the best survival horror games in the last 5 years. There's nothing like it. You are correct. There is nothing quite like it. I don't know if I consider it horror. No, it's pretty much. It's pretty horror. Cloth hood. And useful blue vial, empty buckets. Can I wear cloth hood? Nice. I got a little hat. Maybe I got blinds to it after completing them. Yeah, you probably just got blind to it. Is all. Oh, well, hello. Deep ore, pretty difficult to survive. I see what you mean. Yeah. No, I don't want to light the candle. How's my mind? Good. I am pretty hungry, though. More mushrooms. So many dried mushrooms. Wow. Found a net. What? Horror doesn't necessarily mean scary. Human Hydra? Yes, exactly. It's an entire atmosphere and setting. Yeah. I got a book. Anathema. Yeah, Anathema. Medical Science. The Book of Medical Science, the Book of Anathema. Collected knowledge of Homer and the Abyssina. Side effects: confusion or concussion, fractured bone, bleeding wounds. Symptoms and side effects: poison, parasite infection, intestine worms, momentary stun, infected wounds on arm, infected wound on leg, blindness or other eye trauma, severe mental trauma, severe physical trauma, severe anal bleeding, temporary paralysis, strong toxic poisoning. Different stages of hunger, different stages of fear. This is because by no means covers everything under the sun and stars, and thus it should only be used for reference. I died as frequently once. Yeah, more than once. Jeez. You search the shelf for anything useful. Worm juice. Useful cloth hood. Some pre-product moldy. Tails. Alchemilia. If I get blinded, it's GG. Yeah. Yeah. Book. Alchemilia. The basics of alchemy. Alchemilia, that's what it is. The effects of different herbs and plants are listed here. Blue herb is healing properties that's often rubbed against the open wound or injuries. The effect is almost immediate. Green herbs are commonly used to open wounds for fresh infections. Red herbs have little to no effect on their own, but when used together with other herbs, it has boosting effects. Cave moss, rare moss that grows in caverns and other dark and moist areas. The moss is especially protein rich. Recipes for basic alchemy: red and blue, greater healing properties. Red and green, antidote for mild poisons. Blue and blue, blue vial. Okay, cool. Random diary on the floor. I curse the older gods. My wife has died because of their plague. My child has died because of their sins. Next will be me, and I will die because of the macabre hellhole they're built. Judging from the contents of this table, the room is the opposite of the captain of the dungeons. Captain's diary, small key, you find Captain's diary 1, and a small key falls from inside the diary. Cool. Can I sit in the chair? I cannot sit in the chair. Unless you know the map by memory, it's pretty hard to get blinded. But it's pretty hard to get blinded. Yeah. Check flags. That's the English. That's the English flag. I forget exactly what it's called, but the Kingdom of Rondon is hanging on the wall. You could tear the flag for cloth fragments. Oh, yeah. Cloth fragments. Thank you. Okay, perfect. It took me half a year to get the true ending, but it was worth it. Don't you have to bring, like, the little girl or something? Jeez. He's having a rough day. This person nailed to the statue. Blood is dripping down the pool, where the blood is dripping down to the pool where the statue stands. That's quite a commitment. Do you mean the girl of yeah, the god of fear and hunger? Yeah. The god of fear and hunger. That's what she turns into. Let's go this way. Oh. The mist carries, yeah. Find a stick. A little bug. Anything useful? Raw meats. Moldy bread. Investigates. Unknown, force keeping doors shut. Doesn't seem to be anything you could do. There are markings on the door that look similar to the text found in the Eastern sanctuaries. Okay. Yeah, I made the girl magic caster so she could do something useful. What a wholesome sight. Yeah, you know, it's little party decorations. Pinatas. Partially decomposed body is hanging here. Decomposed body is hanging there. Decomposed body. Well, it's bright outside, so that's pretty cool. Blue herb. Green herb. Actually, I do want to wonder. Do I... Ah. Interesting. Okay. I used to take build... For that ends. Nice, it actually just gives it to you and doesn't actually say anything. Interesting. Air sizzles with and it has an ominous odor to it. You search the bookshelf for anything useful. You find mock-up book. You've already searched the bookshelf itself. Oh, interesting. Someone has written notes here. Death is the answer. Skill issue. Don't die. Moldy Tales. Alchemilia, Volume 3. Yes, Tales. Oh! Hey, Will Paris. The Will Paris. Thank you for joining. Find nothing of interest. Oh, darn it. Wow. You searched the bookshelf for anything useful. Alerts? Yeah, I know. Oh, also, hold on. Also, let me, whoop. There we go. Now you have Maxwell spitting in the corner. Recipes of the 15th century. Yeah. Okay, so Captain's Diary. Captain Rudimir, 16th of January 1950. Torturer once again went too far with his wicked methods. The prisoner was but a child, but already he had to go through he had to go through so much torture that he shit himself more than he bled. I must say, I'm afraid of torture to a certain degree. Sometimes I think I would do the world justice if I just offed him with my blade. Very few know, but torture used to be famed holy knights of Rondon back in the day. He was able to achieve great fame at a very young age. But during our holy campaign against Eastern territories, he was captured. Everyone presumed him dead. He died as a war hero. He should have died as a war hero. But 5 years later, when we occupied the eastern capital of Jetira, we also found out what was left of Torturer. He was but a shadow of his former self, a disfigured hunchback man with barely any resemblance to the great hero so many adored. I am sure during those 5 years he went through every method of torture himself, method of torture he now puts to use himself. This game also introduced me to a magical world of weird and amazing Finnish games. That country of gold mine of cool games. I've played Noita. I guess that maybe I don't think that's not from Finland. I think it's Polish. No, it's Finnish. Noita is one of my favorite games of all time. It's also one of my least favorite games of all time, which is exactly how Finnish games are supposed to be played. To honor the memory of the torturer the White, I let this monster live today. Although I see great contradiction in my words here. Okay. Alchemia Volume 3. The intermediates of alchemy. Yeah, Alchemia Volume 3. The effects of different colored alchemic substances are listed here. Recipes for intermittent alchemically, orange and green super senses, blue and green greater healing, white powder, and murky, highly explosive. Okay. Recipes. The book is about various recipes from the famous chef Anders of the Royal Kitchen of Rondon. Even if the book portrays itself as a recipe book, it seems more to tell about the notorious chef Anders himself. It's more a biography book, greatly over-exaggerating his life triumphs and challenges as a royal chef. There seemed to be a nice love story twist too with the princess of the courts. Between all this romance and betrayal, you find recipes of Chef Anders' famous meat pie and vegetable pie. That's the most realistic thing about this entire game so far, is a cookbook being more of an autobiography than anything else. Quill. Tin boxes that might be useful in ever-present darkness. Particularly useful here. Showing the distribution of army units on the table. List of inmates among other documents on papers. Like the one Legends of Fantasy story. Yes. And 4 tender boxes. Nice. Can't get to the flag. Boo. Guest book on the table has written passages here. This sniper has taken a toll on me. I am devolving into something far lesser than the man I once was. All the high morals and ethics I have no value here. The things I've done to survive. There is no place for little miscreants like me in the warmth of the sun anymore. I am part of these dungeons now. The part of the never-ending nightmare, just one more cog in the machine of fear and hunger. And in a way, I find it comforting. I have a definite place in this wicked world. But I am writing this here as a warning for anyone who happens to step down into the darkness. Do leave it if it is still possible. Small booklet under Lucas' book. You found a book of fears. Oh, book of fears. Book of fears and phobias. Necrophobia, fear of death, dead, and corpses. Phasmophobia, fear of ghosts and ghastly things. Rabidophobia, fear of magic and otherworldly powers. Erotophobia, fear of sex. Zoophilia, fear of animals. Teratophobia, fear of monsters and malformations. Panophobia, fear of everything. So I have fear of ghosts. I see. Oh, I'm hungry. Dried meats. Anything useful, nothing worthwhile. On a pipe. Cool. No. Miscellaneous food here in various states of rot. You find a bag of wheat flour. Glass vial. Empty buckets. Rotten barrel. Rotten barrel. An awful smell comes from all the rotten meat on the table. Plates are covered with maggots. It does make you wonder if someone actually eats this stuff. After all, why leave them here otherwise? Get some rotten meat? Rotten meat with you. Soft and squishy, barely being able to hold together. Ugh. One of the maggots runs up your arm. A lot of it, actually. Awful smell comes from... Take some. Nasty maggots. I hate maggots a lot. Yeah. Interesting. Oh. Crew table with a lot of scratches, so it's pretty tainted too. There are 3 eggs hidden in the baskets. Nice. Nothing here. Old bucket. Old furnace, smell of burnt flesh emanates from it. You could light up a 1 tinderbox. Yes, please. Burning hot in the furnace. Grow some raw meat? Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any reason to leave raw meat as raw meat, so... Cool. Facts. What's my 45? Grilled meat. 1. Nice. Cool. Oh, hello. Hello there, dweller. Your eyes. They are starting to have an absent gaze in them already. Who are you? A little bird told me that these dungeons just swallowed a new set of poor bastards. I just saw a business opportunity, that's all. So what shall it be? You have 49 silver coins. What do you want to trade for? I take it life is both sanity and healing. Yeah. I see how it has names. Yes. Potion of life. Well, my time here is done. Farewell. I mean, I have the money for it, so I might as well. Bear trap. names have letters. Did you know? Explosive vial. Wait, what? Bear trap, something can cause severe damage. Probably lay that down and cause... made of horse meat. Oh. Looks like feces, smells like feces. But why would anyone be carrying this? Yeah. Bear traps are used in normal map, not in battle. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, you can use it, set it down, and have something walk over it, and then... Potion of Life. A miraculous potion that claims to return life to wherever it once lingers. Color of liquid gives you nausea. Oh, I see. That's a revive potion. Gotcha. Okay, well, that's going to be useful later on. And useful moldy bread. Barrel is left together, rainwater. The water has been still too long, it's not drinkable. Okay. Left here. Yep, pretty useful. Yeah. Especially when I get more, like, allies. Useful cheese. Cheese for everybody. Dried mushrooms. Old wagon seems lightly equipped. Or, wait. Seems to be lightly equipped. Okay. Dead horse lying down here. Investigated. Beat a dead horse. Based on the stage of decomposition, this has been here approximately 1 week. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Can't go that way. I know I can get an ending if I just like walk out, but I don't feel like doing that right now. As amusing as that would be. So. Yeah. Hey, those guys. Come in and fight me. Let the blood flow. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. You guys should go to the front. Ooh, mushroom. Dried mushroom. Okay. I will say, I really do like the combat music in this game. It is really good. I wonder, does my sanity go up when I'm out here in the sun? Yeah, I should probably save at some points. It'd probably be a good idea. The door seems to be open, but there's no telling what's on the other side. Open it. That's an oil stain. Black wood seems to seep into the wall. Scoop it into a glass vial. Scoop some black matter into the glass vial. Black wood liquid obtained. Oh, there's a guy. Lock keeping. Bear for anything useful. Dried meat. Oil. Glass vial. Very cool. Stick. Journal on the bottom. Throwing knife. Okay, cool. That's some stuff. That's some stuff. Iron arrow. Glass vial. Oil. Pine cone. 3 silver. Blue vial. Blue herb. Cloth fragments. Cheese for everybody. Dried mushrooms. Explosive vial. Okay, so I assume the explosive vial is, yeah, it's a combat item. It can be used to clear cave-ins or other rocks and rubble. Oh, okay. I guess it's a traversal thing, not a... Huh, okay. Pico. Oh, someday it might grow into to be a tree. Interesting. Well, I know there's like a time travel portion of this game because I watched. You know, you can use it in combat. Okay, yeah, I figured that was the case. We're gonna go this way. There. There. Rotten barrel. Ritual circles drawn to carve here. We'll read this first. Sacrificial circle for the older gods. To appease the gods and gain favors from them, this is the place to offer your gratitude. Grogoroth, the destroyer of men, yearns for his human sacrifices. Sylvian, the god of fertility and love, wishes for nothing more than acts of love in her name. That's the god of love. Sex. Oh. Okay. It wasn't clear. Oh, no, I got that part of it. Okay, well. I'll leave that alone for right now. Oh, that's so old, guys. Hey, it's this guy. I know that guy. A section depicting new gods here. Someone has written, "Save us here with blood." New gods. That's the god of torment, I think. That's the one you find like the pain circles. That's the one of greed. Quote mark. He sits on the golden throne. I don't know these two though. I'll leave it alone for right now. Getting hold of me. There's ritual circles where you can draw certain gods and have different effects. Oh, I see. Time for some beer. Wonderful. Death is the answer. Okay. Okay, and we're back over here. I guess let's go this way then. Wait, no. That's right. I already been this way. I could use an explosive vial right there. That might do something. You know, I really need to save, actually. I feel like that's something that, like, is important in these games. I kind of really want to, like, get to a save points. Well, here, reeks of death inside. I don't want to jump inside. Little bug. Okay. Inner hall. They will create an idol out of our fears. Oh. Eerie ritual hums from behind the priest's veil. Yeah. I don't really feel like talking. Okay. Priest wave his lanterns. jack-o'-lantern. Damn! Misses me. Fine. No arm for you. No arm for you. No head for you. Damn. Fine, no body for you. Bill was victorious. You killed the Dark Priest. Search him. Priest's robe is torn into shreds. You take a purifying talisman and you tear cloth fragment from the remains of the robes. Search priest's robe with you. You also find a soul stone. There's a talisman to open the door. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't feel like sacrificing him at the moment, so they were not of our fears, yeah. Wow. Interesting. So you're like soulstone. Okay. Not a bad use for a soulstone for now. I didn't know what that did. I thought it was just like something I picked up. So, whoops. That's a spear haft. That's not a throwing. You know what? Whatever. Here's the door. Let's see. Gates. Purifying talisman seems to react to the marking. Use purifying talisman. Excuse me. Burn lightly. Oh, also, more cherry obituary. Liquid death today. Wonderful. Nothing there. There's something written here. The hexen creates a connection to the gods, both new and old. To get closer to the older gods, you must work your way up and gain their affinity. With each circle, you gain closer to them. The new gods only pass on their knowledge to those who share the same birth sign and soul with them. Interesting. Hexen table stands ominously. Curse equipment and use. The sea level up stones can be used. Sea level up stones can be used on bodies to activate them, and other uses too. So soul stones. That's a level up stone, you say? Which I did not know that. Oh, I can make meat pie. Yeah, use the hexen. Oh, nice. Oh no, I see. That's the vegetable pie. Ooh, blueberries and wheat flour. Ooh, cool. Wow. Dried mushrooms. Mushroom stew. I'm gonna hold off on the red mushrooms for red herbs right now. Orange vial, green vial, black vial, nitroglycerin powder. Blue vial into a turquoise. Wow. Cabbage. Oh, that's the vegetable. Oh, I see. That's the vegetable or meat pie. Vegetable pie, and then meat pie. There it is. Yeah, dried meats, egg, wheat flour. Okay. Oh, I see. So I can use. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Suicide. You can just kill yourself. Use Hexen. Oh, it's the level up. Oh, Warcry, Devour, Marksmanship. The Endless. On Guard, Dash, Steal. Necromancy, Blood Golem, Hurting, Black Orb. Lesser Souls. Oh, I see. I see. You can only level up on your god path. Oh, I see. Unless you make connections with the old gods. Okay. Pheromones, Healing Whispers, Loving Whispers, Blood Portal, Needleworm, Mastery over Insects, Locust Swarm, Flock of Crows, Greater Blood Magic, Counter Magic, Warcry, Devour, Marksmanship, Leg Sweep, Fast Hands, Defiance. Okay, so this is the Knight, this is the Outlander, this is the... I see. So these are like the skills you get from like your different paths: dominate, torment, and enlightenment. Yeah. And then these are the different gods. Pyromancy, trick, healing whispers, blood. Okay, I see. The birth gods on the left and the ancient gods on the right. Yeah, I see. I see, okay. So this is the new gods, these are the old gods. I see, okay. Well, On Guard and Steal. I think Steal or On Guard? I wish it would tell me what it does. I'm not so certain. Circle affinity level raises by bringing to them God or doing action dominate. Yeah, okay, I see. So that's the one of On Guard. I think you should keep it, or On Guard. I'll hold off on it. I don't need to use it right now. I know stuff is very, very low. Like you have very limited supplies in this game, which is what makes it a survival horror. I kind of want to kill the Torturer using Soul Stones. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Attack. Right arm. Right leg. Another leg. Oh. Oh, he wants to talk. Fight. Skills. Are you really going for the long game? Yeah. Talk. You can still surrender and be a good child. Prepare to die. Don't understand me. I've fought more intimidating foes in the past. Yeah, sure. As I'm actively removing all of your limbs. Surrender, be a good child. I need more test subjects. I am a doctor, you see. Test subject what? You shall see. You shall see. You shall see a new world of pain and suffering. The limits of human flesh. Okay, yeah, I don't care. Bill is victorious. Let's not talking. Yeah, it's trying to search him. Floor 2 key. I could skin him. Why would I skin him? Leather Interesting. You could step inside, but you decide not to. That's a very good decision. Not stepping inside of torture devices is really good. I guess it will skin him. Skin him! Skinning him serves no purpose. We'll beat him, though. Feels squishy. Good. There's a hole there. That's right. I don't think... Ooh! I remember. I remembered. I wonder, does it ever run out? It appears that it doesn't. Okay, well, let's head back down again. Blood pit. Oh, what a lovely area. It's a well. I don't want to fall down there. Lots of bodies. Lots and lots of bodies. Nothing left here. You can still do stuff here. In this area? On the bridge parts? The bridge part? Wait. Let me not step on the pressure plates. Oh, wait, hold on. With the 5 babies? Oh, yeah. Also. Where'd he go? Bad shape. Dungeon feels very dingy and unsafe. You can see beast fights if you choose to save and rest. Tails. Woo! I rest like a fucking king. You feel a little bit rested, even though you had you had troubling dreams. Tails never heals, man. Apparently not. Okay, I'm kind of hungry. Time to eat a. I know I had it somewhere. I made a mushroom stew. Oh wow, that is a lot. Wow, that's really good. Okay, so mushroom stew is like a must. Okay, so if I ever need, like, anything, I need to just make mushroom stew, basically. If I have dried mushrooms. Okay. Well, I feel a lot more safe now because I've got a save points in here, so... Well, that's right, there's this guy over here. Oh, we're in a fight now. Stinger. Yes. Stinger is pulsating. Guard Ballista. No ding dong? Yes, I know. Ow! There we go. Ow. Boo. Continue. Maybe this isn't the guy. I feel a bit rested even though they had trouble dreams. Yeah. Okay. I should probably heal up. Which I need to make a... Actually, hold on. What is it? 1. Yeah. Blue herb properties are often open wound, almost. Blue is for injuries. This guy's about blitzing, I'm thinking. Different attack patterns, yeah. Green herbs, yeah. Red herbs, no effects, but boost the other effects, okay. Cape moss, okay. It's a blue vial. A blue vial? Blue vial. I have 2 of those. So, blue vial? There we go. That's some HP. Oh, also I need to eat the mushroom stew. Well, I was hungry. Okay. Okay. Good thing I saved right there. Damn, okay. Let me guard. Interesting, okay. Loads of ballista, guard. Damn, that has a lot of damage. There we go. And now I can take my time. Which I don't want to take my time because I need to stop the bleeding fast. What did that do? Stop the bleeding, and I need to make a... Also, hold on, let me... Okay, it's optimized already. Craft... Yeah. And then I want to try making one of these. Light blue vial. And then... blue red? Yeah. Mix of blue and red. Cool. And then I want to use the light blue, I guess. There we go. Cool. That's a full heal. Search him. Small key. Feed him. But it's still it is very satisfying. Good. Lock picking. No menu, please. Doesn't seem to be locked open. Tails. Tails never fails. Soulstone. Okay, cool. No. I already saved up there. I don't need to save again. Blueberries. Oh, cool. Purifying talisman. Gosh, this also, holy smokes, it's late. Useful cloth hood. Tomatoes. Man, I can spend some... I know, I stepped on a nail. I feel dumb. That's so dumb. Red wine. No, there's not a torturer. Useful purifying talisman. Bottle of whiskey. Okay. I will actually... we'll actually rest, save and rest. Tails. Oh, shit. To wake up a strong station of a killing intent. Great. Takes a step closer. Tails. Gosh damn it. Evade his grab. Perfect. No grabbing for you. Damn it. If I remember correctly. Damn it. Damn, he's just gonna fucking tackle me. Bill was victorious. Okay. No, I don't want to use this. Search him. Meat pie. You find a meat pie and moldy bread. Okay. Okay. Let me heal up. Actually, let me save that because I want to use. Actually, what is my mix of red and blue? Okay, well that's pretty powerful. That's really powerful. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try this again. Save and rest. Can't rest at this very moment. Okay. We walk in and out. Maybe that will do something. Do. Save and rest. Tails, please don't fail me again. What? This is the second time. Come on. Stinger is pulsating. Doesn't have a stinger anymore. Head when it rests. Tails. Damn it. Charges is blind raid. Wow. Cool. Okay, bye. Nah. Save and rest. Okay, I guess I can't. Let's try this. No, actually, I don't want to save it rest at this point. You know what? Did you notice the hook? I mean, I assume you're talking about the quote-unquote stinger, if that's what you mean. Ooh. Lucky coin. Oh, no? Do you mean the grapple? No. Search him. I already searched him. Ooh. HHGHG. Grace prisoner. Oh. Wow, they can attack before while they're. No. Search him. Nothing value. Okay. Lockpicking. That's right. Too strong for me. Okay. Well, geez. Okay. Too strong for me. Okay. Let's go fight Ornstein real quickly. Sorry, Smo. Wrong character. Smo! Yoo-hoo! Iron Shakespeare stumbles from the shadows. Oh no, I think I'm wrong. I think it's... You can keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it's not gonna... Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits here, because I have to wake up in the morning. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Let me go ahead and drop the Discord real quickly. Again, sorry about being late. That was, I fell asleep and I was very tired. So, my apologies. If you liked it, whole likey stuff, as always, if you have any... If you think I can improve upon anything, please let me know. If there's any games you want to recommend to me, I have a channel for that in Discord. If you liked it, do the whole YouTube like stuff, and if you really liked it and you want to share it with somebody, that's the best way of doing stuff, because word of mouth is the most important thing for actual like stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is a very interesting game. And I'll probably be playing more of it. I want to see how far I can go before I get tired of it and switch over to something else. So I might do a couple more days of it and then, you know, swap around a little bit. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, actually. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow, same time, and, well, you know, 7:30 CDT. That's when I stream. So yeah, all right, bye bye.